St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, you know. So moving forward,
You just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up. A blessed and wonderful good afternoon to all our St. Martin family and our SOS family all around the world. Welcome to your program, Strictly Business, with your host, Mr. Brian Barry, alongside your co-host, Mr. Julian Rolax Jr. Call up a friend, call up a family member, tell them it's another beautiful Sunday right here on the friendly island of St. Martin, and it's time to tune into SOS Radio 95.9 FM for another interesting program with Strictly Business. Before we get started, we always like to thank and shout out to all of our sponsors that make this program possible. You want to do some great grocery shopping today or during the week, you got to go and visit the #1 supermarket. It's the Aki Supermarket, located right there on the Illidge Road for all your grocery shopping needs today. We also got the Supreme Supermarket in the corner of Arch Road, Hispaniola Road #1. If you're living in that area, you're passing through there, go and visit that supermarket today as well. We also like to thank the Los Mejores Barbershop, also a salon for the ladies and also for the guys. You want that fresh haircut, even for the children, you got to go and visit the Los Mejores Barbershop for that fresh look during the week. We also like to thank the Video Block for all the latest movies on USB, on your hard drive, DVDs. If you're thinking movies, you got to think the Video Block, open from Monday to Saturday, 5:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. The only place you can get 30 movies for $30 loaded on your hard drive or your USB. A nice selection also of video games for PS4 as well. Now, if you want your home entertainment system, we got Old Chance Electronics Store, located right there on Front Street for all your laptop, your computers, all your electronics. Also like to thank GEBE, our water and electricity company. Thank you so much, GB, for being on board. And if you're looking for apartments or commercial spaces, #1 place to call, J&J Properties, 588-1216. That is J&J Properties, 588-1216. Now for some delicious tasting food, of course, we got Jerky's Tiki Hut on the Illidge Road, right next to the Aki Supermarket, for some great tasting barbecue chicken and ribs. We also got Jerky's Tiki Hut by the Plaza Casino as well. Also over the hill, you got Caribbean Jerky's that are open late for that great tasting food. Not forgetting right there on the Pondville, Fat Boy Jimmy on the Pondville for some great tasting barbecue food as well. Also, you got Stasha's Restaurant located next to Aki Supermarket. Give them a call today at 550-9108 or 524-9834. That is Stasha's Restaurant, 550-9108 or 524-9834. That's our sponsors for today. Thank you so much. Brother Junior in the house, good afternoon.
Hey, brother, what's up? How you doing, man?
I'm blessed. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here every Sunday, back again.
How you keeping?
Good, man. Great. You know, we had a great week.
Awesome.
Taking it easy, you know, but it's going pretty good, you know. Before we go into the program, brother, I would like to give our condolences to ex-policeman Eric Will, you know. A good part of my father's, and I also get to know him pretty well. You know, he was a nice guy, great guy, you know, but I know he had suffered from sugar.
Wow.
You know, but he was looking, he passed in Colombia, you know, but he was looking really good, brother, you know, and that's to show you, Brian. Sometimes you see people good today, and just get up tomorrow, somebody send you a picture and tell you they passed.
Wow.
You know, it is, why life is something, yeah? That's why we're here for a time, brother. We're here for a very, very short time, because you don't know when it's yours.
Correct.
You don't know when it's your day. You know, so my condolences to the family here, Curacao, all over the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And things, you know. Yeah, Brian. Let's move on. You know, how was your week, man?
Productive, bro.
Productive.
Yeah.
You know? We can't stay without talking about what happened last week, brother. I can't stay without talking about it. You know, the official letter went. You know, St. Martin has this 9th government that has fallen these last 10 years. You know, what was your first feeling, bro?
Remarkable.
Your first feeling, your first thought after all the talking and you know.
Well, as we can see for the past coming weeks, there was a lot of pulling and tugging, you know, so something had to give. We didn't know who, we didn't know when, but something had to give. And it was surprising, of course, to see his Member of Parliament, Frankie Myers, you know, he had enough.
Yeah.
People in the community was always saying this is the longest fallen government they've ever seen, you know. They saw the issues, they hear the issues, they see the back and forth, and something had to give, whether it was the executive branch or the legislative branch, and there we saw it with inside Parliament. You know, we saw before that a bunch of motions of no confidence.
But you know, Brian, I'm a bit. I have mixed feelings, you know, towards his action. Why?
Okay.
You know, I wouldn't say he knows he has his right, and he knows why he did it. You know, maybe there's a lot of stuff that's going on in there that me and you in St. Martin don't have a clue.
Correct.
What's going on?
Correct.
You know, and that's why he decided he can't take it no more. You know, but I could tell you though, since the interview he had with Oral Gibbs, I had known that something was wrong. You know, something was definitely wrong with Frankie. The way he was saying certain things, you know, like, yeah, the negotiation was with Brown Bill, blah, 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 blah. You know, like, just throwing them out there, like, I don't care, whatever I say. You know, he was saying it without cautiousness, you know.
Okay.
And then I was like, boy, something is not right, you know. And you know what really hurts me, Brian, between all of this, forget why Frankie break government, why he did it, why he did not. The saddest part of this whole thing is, Brian, when there's election time, Brian, you know, we have ministers in there. We have Marlin, Prime Minister. We have Connie. We have Perry Healings, people them who was on the list.
Okay.
You know, and whoever self, because the people them who they appointed, I'm sure, put their support towards UD.
Right.
You know. And they had a certain, you have a certain philosophy, you go by people's doors, you promise them certain things, Brian, you know. And when you get in there, it's as if they don't exist. You know, they do everything what they want. And you know, I always have a saying, we in St. Martin, leaders or whoever is in government, always can tell you why not you can't do this, or why not is not possible, but they can never find a reason to tell you why yes you can do it. You know, I've been talking to several people, Brian. You know, people with different things, licenses, vending permits, building permits, because you want to hear what they're saying, what their feelings are. You know, and when they give you thoughts of when they go by certain ministers, the reaction they get, or they can't see them. You know, let me go back again on the minister that left office, you know, on Miklos. You see how it is it's not not to talk bad about him, right? But the facts are, you know, that he's still in the people's mouth out there, meaning that look what happened, Brian. You know, they throw you out the cabinet now, nobody don't remember your name, nobody don't know about you, the flu flat done. Party done, brother. That's why when you're in there, you have to look out for your people, bro.
Yeah.
No matter how you cut it, you have to look out for your people. Wherever the money is or without the money, because, you know, wherever all the money is, that's where it gets more attention in St. Martin. You can see it, bro. You can see it. Look at the situation with Michael Ferry. Why you think they had so much attention? Because money was there. They had money inside there.
Big money, yeah.
If it was me and you, nobody don't care. They ain't gonna check you. They ain't gonna call you, tell you come in, then we sit down and talk. Let's see what situation you have. But when there's election time now, everybody goes out there by your door and lie to the people.
Yeah, empty promises.
Just basically lie to them. Tell them you'll do this, do that, do this, do that. And just come out here. Now you're in office now. You don't want to come out talk to the people. You don't want to see them. You're hiding. Because if we elect an MP, Brian, we elect an MP to make sure, put somebody there who can do the job, Brian. Who can make sure that his people can come up. Give their people a better life, a better way of living. That's government job. Am I right or wrong?
Correct, absolutely. We need people who are hands-on in every single ministry. You know?
If you have a problem with something, you have to look for a solution. It is very, very simple. You know, but we in St. Martin, we make this thing so difficult when we are in office. Now, Frankie, pull the trigger. Every minister nervous now. Going all radio stations.
Yeah.
Because when you're in there and you're behaving arrogant and you're doing what you want to meet the MPs, you're doing what you feel, and don't think because maybe they feel, nah man, they're going to throw down government again, man. We had so much governments.
People don't want no election again.
People don't want no election again.
That's the big word on the street right now.
You know? But,
election again.
but brother, at the end of the day, you know, there's only one person can pull the trigger for election, and that's the Prime Minister, if I'm not mistaken. And if she do it, then the people of St. Martin know what's going on. They know what to do. The people know what to do at the polls, bro. Because, as I understood, if I'm not mistaken, Frankie pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
But he said he wants to negotiate another government.
I would like to see, with all of this upheaval, with all of this drama going on, I would just like to see, hey, the country ain't running good, ministers, just step down.
Yeah.
Let's replace.
Whoever's not working,
yeah,
just go home.
Yeah, I don't really want to see another election again right now.
I don't think we're gonna come down to election, man.
It seems so, bro. Yeah, everybody got the guns drawn, you know. But
how
everybody got the gun.
What do you mean another election?
People, the ministers seem to not want to go out like that. You remember each minister in their side, when they look in the mirror, they feel they are working, they feel they're doing something for the people.
Bro,
you understand?
If we go to election again, you know, nothing against nobody, but whoever ministers who's there now, brother, if they put themselves on the list, I'm gonna bet with you they'll get wiped out, brother. They ain't gonna get in there no more. You know, they're not gonna get in there no more. You know,
but they ain't going out like that. I don't see them going.
But what is the tool? Why you want to go elections then? You want to go because you're gonna win then?
Yeah, because in their mind they feel they're working for the people. Let's say the Minister of Tourism, Stuart Johnson. I heard him on a program saying he's not voting for no new election.
He said that.
They're getting him out of here like that because he's been doing this, he's been doing that. He working with.
No, but he's not. He said also he doesn't want to see no election in this country.
Yeah,
he said that.
Yeah, he looking to come out right now. He feel he's working and he getting things done. He want the process to continue.
No, but I mean to say to you, he doesn't want to see election. Meaning,
correct.
If the MPs decide he got to go, I believe he will go.
No, he said he can go.
What do you mean he ain't going, Brian?
I heard him say, if it comes down to him putting his vote, he's not voting for no. Because the ministers got to agree with the Prime Minister, they need a majority.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, but he's not voting for no elections, but I mean to say, because people are talking so many things, if Frankie decide, listen, let's get a new majority. Some of these ministers are gonna stay. I'm just giving a reference. But Stuart Johnson has to go. I'm just giving a reference because I don't know exactly what they're saying. Because they're saying that he and Stuart Johnson, the whole story. But Stuart Johnson said on the radio that he talked to MP Frankie Myers, and everything seems to be okay.
Okay, right.
You know, politics, brother, is so amazing.
Yeah.
You know why? I remember the day after he threw down government, I sent a picture to my father showing him, look how Frankie take out a picture with Connie and Prime Minister. You know, that's to show you, Brian, at the end of the day, this thing is politics, bro. Politics is being played straight.
Yeah, but it boils down to this for me. I mean, everything has its systems, right? Everything has its way. Frankie next step, MP Frankie next step to me is filing a motion of no confidence against whoever minister, because if you're saying, who knows what he's saying? Is the parliament not working? His coalition, the parliament not working? Or is the executive branch, the members of the ministers right now, he maybe find 1 or 2 or 3 is not working. What is it?
No, he's going towards the executive branch.
Yes,
so that's clear.
So then no, it's clear when you now go and say I file a motion of no confidence against this minister, that minister. That's making it clear. Then you could see if that, because remember he's not in the opposition. So if he filed his motion, let's see if the opposition agrees with him, which they do. Then you get the minister out.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's all that needs to take place.
That's what my thing is. That's why I tell you mixed feelings, because I was asking myself, okay,
that's all that needs to
why
take place.
did Frankie? Okay, he say certain things is not going, blah blah blah. His conscience, blah blah blah, and okay, but what is the reason now? Because he could remember, bro. There's eight seats. He could get up tomorrow and say, listen, I go file a no motion of no confidence against these ministers because they ain't working. Just like MP Messalina, he break government, but he filed a motion
But
of no
exactly,
confidence
that's
against
what,
the Minister of Health.
That's what needs to take place. That's it. That's how the system needs to move forward.
But because I also read that, remember I read this in the papers, that Frankie said he is willing to negotiate with the current coalition, meaning the current government, meaning the 7 seats on that side. He's willing to talk to them, to negotiate and still be part of the government, but as an independent member.
You find that's fair? You find that's...
How you mean?
It's ridiculous.
Why?
Because negotiations go on before you make statements. You understand? You already went and you say, I have no confidence in the government and whatnot. What we negotiating now? You understand what I'm saying? I would negotiate, meaning negotiations should have been going on before, everybody voicing their opinion, and what I'm saying you all are not agreeing to. So listen, I have no confidence in you all anymore. Why are we now, after the public already know what's going on, why are we now negotiating? You understand? File a motion of no confidence against whoever you want and let the opposition support you and let me get the process moving. Whichever minister you all agreed and said isn't working in the interest of the people of St. Martin, let's replace them. Which already we've seen is a hard task replacing ministers.
Yeah,
so
because we still don't have a minister of health,
the
right?
process, yeah.
You know, bro,
process is
again,
tricky.
what is really hurtful of this, Ryan, all of us in St. Martin, citizens, let's say we have certain documents in there that needs to go by certain ministers, you know. Like I told you just now, licenses, building permits, different stuff. Bro, when a government fall, all these things go on halt again, you know, and we paying for it, right?
Yeah.
The people we are the ones that
we misspend money in so many places. It's ridiculous. There's so many issues in this country, but let's look at this. Right now, we have no money for XYZ, but if they need a new election, they're gonna find money.
Yeah, boy.
So where this money just come from? Where the money just come from? If a new election has to take place next year or whenever the date is, they have to find money. They have to. And they're going to find it. But now let's look at issues that the country needs now with certain places that need money. They ain't find no money for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They ain't worrying with that because that ain't too important. Let's look at another issue quickly. On Facebook, you see so many things going on when you're scrolling. I saw there's I didn't get check on him, but I saw there's a teacher at the MPC.
Oh, I saw that also.
You saw that video. And weeks before I saw that, my son who's in MPC asked me, because every time he come home, he bite hot and he's sweating, whatever.
Brian, before you go on, sorry.
Go ahead.
I would like to give you my feeling on that, you know. Look, to me, I'm very honest in everything. You know, I don't jump on emotions. Okay, brother? I understand where the teacher's coming from. But I don't know, Brian. Okay, my time, I don't know about your time. There was not ACs in every
but right now, bro,
class.
it's really needed.
But in all the classes?
It's needed in every class. You personally right now and see how hot it is right now, St. It's ridiculous, bro. You need AC.
Bro, we've been through school.
No,
it was hot, brother.
No,
Brian, it was hot.
No,
it was hot.
Not like now.
It was hot, Brian. It was hot, my brother. It was hot.
Bro, not like now.
We had 23 students in classes like that.
I agree, but not like now. At home right now, I could testify. When I'm in the living room where there's a fan and I sit down to watch TV or whatnot, it's hotter than it usually is, even at night. You're just perspiring, you're like, what is going on? There's a heat, the place is ridiculous. And I show in a classroom, you can't concentrate. If you're just hot and you're feeling sweaty, you can't concentrate, it's needed.
Well, brother, let me say it like this. When I was in school, there was fans.
Yeah.
And the only classes that had AC in my time was the computer classes.
I agree. I remember.
That was in my time.
Me too.
Okay, brother. In my time, that's when. And some days it's hot, some days is a little cooler.
Yeah.
You know. And I remember we used to get sometimes the teacher it used to be hot, Brian. 'Cause I used to go to school, remember in Curacao. We used to get sometimes they even give us like a water break.
Right.
Tell us go outside, get some air, come back inside. You know what I'm saying? Look, what should be done, Brian, is this. In a school yard, right? I am sure they have localan that is hotter than the other. Let's be fair. I don't think all of them is just as hot. Depends where it is in the class, in the yard of the school yard. And you request for AC in it.
Yeah, they need it.
You know, you request for AC in it by the government or whoever.
They need it,
you
bro.
request AC in. So, but go ahead. What you were
I
saying?
think each school, not MPC alone, right now the times we living in, bro, it's ridiculous to be in a room
Without AC.
without AC. Nah, in a day, it's ridiculous. It's hot.
Yeah.
Just to prove my point, right? I just used to say, like today hot, and we have conversations with people about today hot. Now, yeah, it's hot, but I could prove it because what I did recently, I bought a digital clock. Right, I have it home in the kitchen on the wall, and it shows the temperature. It reads the temperature, and it's ridiculous, bro. These days are like 90 degrees
Yeah,
Fahrenheit,
it's hot.
90, 91, sometimes 92 degrees Fahrenheit. In the night, couple months ago, it would reduce to maybe 84, 83. Now it's just up to 87. It's about the same thing.
Let me ask you something, brother. Let
It's
me ask
too
you
hot.
something, right? I was looking at something, you know, I remember asking my father and my mother, I asked them, I said, boy, because remember I live in Curacao. I was raised there, born here, raised in Curacao. How it was that you all, let me ask you, how you lived here in St. Martin, Brian, you know, just for the experience for years and all the hurricanes that come through. Every hurricane season is like a tension. How was it? How in you got used to it? Because I saw, I don't know how accurate it is. You tell me. All the hurricanes that been here through 95 up to now, brother. It's quite a few. Maybe one harder than the other. I see had Marilyn, Bertha, Erica, George, Jose, Lenny, Debbie, Omar, Earl, Gonzalo, Irma. Do you remember all these hurricanes?
All of them.
You serious, brother?
Some had more wind than others. Some had a
Bro,
lot of
I
water.
see after 95,
Yeah.
every year up to 2000, it had something here. It had, I think I see here, Marilyn, Bertha was 96, Erica was 97, George was 98. And if I'm not mistaken, Jose and Lenny was 99. Debbie was 2000.
But remember too,
But it wasn't as strong.
it wasn't as bad as 95. Like, Lewis just ridiculous. But
The others was rain. And
but you gotta remember, as a child, as a teenager, most children right now, any reason they're gonna school, they're happy.
yeah.
So as a teenager, hurricane season was by something come that bring on to school, and everybody happy. We go home and on to school. You help bar up and you're home in your house. You cool up with your family. You don't have no big responsibilities. Understand? You don't have the adults felt it because they were responsible of going and buying a whole bunch of stuff for the house. You have to buy more water, you gotta buy this, you gotta buy that.
You just get used to it.
You know, it was just a part of your life every single year.
Yeah.
You know, so it was something normal. We know we're living in a hurricane belt. But when it comes to time as something like Lewis, something like Irma that really devastated the place.
Bro, before we leave, because time is so short, Brian, what I want to know from the government, right? What is the hold up? Because everybody's saying different things. What is the hold up for respiratory clearance? You know, what is the problem? You know, everybody is saying it's good for the country, but it's still they're still fighting, there's still girls, nothing is getting done. You know, I heard Stuart also talking about it that me and you had this conversation on this radio station. I don't know if you remember, explaining everything, why this is good for the country. You know, there's no season no more. People will be coming straight in and out of this country when we get USB clearance. And I heard him say on the radio also that it's good for smart and blah 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 blah. But on the other hand, I don't know if it's like the Dutch don't want us to get it. You know, for us to still lean on them in a way.
Right.
You know, you're hearing different stories.
Yeah.
You know, and when you hear certain ministers talk of certain documents they had to get out there,
right.
You know, it's like things still have to be hidden for us. I don't know your feeling.
I heard it, yeah. it's like, bro, we like I said, we don't know the inside scoops, we don't know what's going on in there. But again, we're leaning towards everybody want independence, because it's like we living in mommy house forever.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's going on. We want to keep doing business. We want to keep having a relationship with the ones that are pressing us. You know, we saying we are a partner. This is the story is here. You're saying we are a partner in the kingdom, but it doesn't seem that way.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like we are being dictated on what to do and how to do it, which is kind of uncomfortable. If something like pre-clearance is going to benefit this country, this little island of St. Martin, we need it, because by all means necessary, we need running up. It's like running a business. You need more income.
So it's nothing to discuss about.
You need more income.
It's nothing to do. And you know, Brian, as you always tell me, we keep running around in a roundabout. Why? Bro, every government, after every government, pre-clearance done, but it never reaches to a solution so we can get it done.
Yeah. You hurt my heart there when you talk about the dump again.
You know, that's something you always talk about. But I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That we keep running. Okay, Frankie Chodron government. Now another set, just giving a reference. If another set of ministers come in, what again now? What now? Are we going to reach to the solution that, hey, listen, this is what will happen to the dump now? Bam. Let's go for this.
Let's get a solution.
Pre-clearance, this building coming. Bam. They even talks, Brian, that our airport will get a hotel. There's a lot of nice talks. A lot of nice projects, beautiful projects that is going to happen to St. Martin. But when?
Yeah.
When is going to happen? When the blocks going to start to go up? Bro, I don't know if you know how serious this thing is. You know,
of course, bro.
We're talking about hospital, a new hospital.
Yeah.
We're talking about area at the dump to what do you say? To put in the trash and recycle it. You know, but that is the solution, Brian.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about hotel at the airport. We're talking about U.S. pre-clearance, but we're not reaching at an end. We're not reaching at a solution for none of them.
I told you it's a game already.
And as you say, I hear Stuart also saying,
it's crazy.
Everything in St. Martin is a, how do you say, an investigation. Everything is an investigation here. You know, and that is why, Brian, none of our ministers don't sign off on nothing, because they're afraid to get locked up.
Wow, really?
They're afraid to get, but Stuart Johnson said it. He said, when he put his signature, he have to be sure that when the police siren out there rape, ain't coming for him. So that means to say, Brian, we are stuck. We're stuck in this hole. Nothing ain't gonna be done, because you are, as a minister, you're in a decision-making position. And if you're afraid to sign off on documents, don't take the job. You know? Don't take the job, because you have to sign off and listen, this is my decision and this is what's gonna happen.
Correct.
Bam, because it's my decision. This is what's gonna happen. And as I say, in St. Martin, we always know, especially towards our own people. Why not? It is possible.
Why you can't?
Why you can't? But we can never tell our own people
why you can't.
Why you can.
Yeah. And then, in all fairness, like we said before, bro, right now I want to see a no motion of confidence or whatever pass, and that's it. I don't want to see no.
But Brian, the work gotta get done, Brian. The work gotta get done. When the work is gonna get done? You tell me when the work is gonna get done. Yes, okay, minister go, minister come back. Another pension getting after a few years. But when is the job, when is the work is going to get done? When are we going to decide? Brian, you see why, you know, it's not to boast Theo Heiliger. It's not to nothing. But you see why people keep voting for Theo Heiliger years after years and years? Brian, the bridge is something that is people that see, boy, the man get it done.
Correct.
Boy, the man get it done. Let me forget about the investigations and everything around it. The man get the job done.
Right.
I voted for him because you can get it done.
Right.
But if we have people in there, Brian, and every day we're talking about pre-clearance, we're talking about dump, we're talking about hotel by the airport, we're talking about a new building by the airport, and it never get done, where we going? look another thing before we go. We gotta go just now. The Villanova come out and offer to the airport
Right.
240 million, which I was surprised, Brian. This company is a $1 billion company, you know. And when I remember clearly, the Parliament, well, not Clarence, certain MPs asked the Minister, is there any other solution? I don't know if you remember.
Yeah. Any
Yeah.
other options?
Any other option
Yeah.
than the Dutch money?
Yeah.
And what she say?
No.
She said no. She said if they have any other thing, or you go ahead. Anyhow, Brian.
The last words?
Boy, Sir Martin, thank you so much. There's so much things we have to talk about, you know. Billy, are you doing a good job on Tuesday too? You know, are you really doing a good job? You know, I really like Monday morning, Brian, when I get up and I hear Billy talking to our people, bro. You know, it is nice. When I carry my son to school, I just always listen to him because, you know, it's not because we hear, Brian, but it's truth.
Good
And
encouragement,
good encouragement, motivating our people to go forward.
Yeah.
You know, be persistent. You know, you gotta go for it. Don't leave nobody tell you no. You know?
Yes, sir.
So Martin, thank you so much. SOS, thank you so much, Brian.
St. Martin family, that's our time for today. Thank you for yours. Remember, life is all about choices, so be careful who you choose and what you choose because time waits on no one. Until next time, strictly business.